angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be miles up. When I was a river dried up, you came to
I'm Alessia.
And I'm Katie.
Welcome to Studio Blue Live, our first official live broadcast, and we're super excited to introduce you to today's topics.
This week, the Studio Blue News Group went out to discuss Hispanic Heritage Month and employment here on campus.
Let's take a look at how a few faculty members celebrate the success of Hispanic studies and literature.
Hello, my name is Reagan Dowd, and my team and I went out to report on National Hispanic Heritage Month. This is a time for us to celebrate the histories, cultures, and contributions of the Hispanic and Latino Americans in the United States.
I was able to share that I was once a student, and so I'm now an alumni of this institution, and now I'm a staff member, and I'm able to help the next generation get to that next same goal of graduating from a university and getting their degree. So what is the most important is that I'm able to be a part of that process for a student. So my piece is about my basically trajectory coming to Sonoma State as a transfer student from Santa Rosa Junior College, and I wanted to share that with other students currently attending Sonoma State so that they can see that people come from different paths of life.
The library has books, DVDs, and streaming videos on a wide range of topics, including Hispanic American identity, books by and about Hispanic American authors, and the history of Hispanic people in America.
I chose Dirty Girls Social Club, right? And everybody's like, that's so mainstream. The name, you're thinking about like, you know, this spiciness and all that. But the book itself was really integral for not just myself, but also other alumni, because I'm an alumni of Sonoma State. But it just came to our hands by accident. Somebody found it on the floor. But the book itself talks about Latinas as professionals, as beyond and college educated, which unfortunately still in 2016, that's a very foreign idea for some folks, that Latinas can be not just, you know, housewives or mothers, but they actually have a professional career. The author of that book it's taken almost a decade to try to get a show about it, because entertainment and all that still believes that that's not possible. Latinas are not journalists. Latinas can be this highly educated and things like that. So I chose that book purposely for that reason, because it also will hopefully get other young women excited about reading about their own possibilities in the future. And so that book for me was, you know, critical, and I use it in my classes too, but I thought that was one of the key or most important books when you think about looking or seeing Latina women outside of the box. So the display is kind of a like a copy on what the JC is doing, but on an actual format, which people can come and actually look at it, because the JC has it posted on their website. And so the display was a great idea because we wanted to connect it to the library, right, about books, and also because it allows for our Latino faculty staff to really kind of showcase, I guess, their favorite text. Why is it that? And it also allows for students to learn more about the fact that we do have both Latino faculty and staff on this campus and who they are.
National Hispanic Heritage Month begins each year on September 15th, the anniversary of independence of Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua.
It's really inspiring to learn about the cultural obstacles that people overcome every day in their quest to be educated. We often forget how fortunate we are to be learning in our first language.
So the library decided to have an exhibit on Latinos for the first time in the history of Sonoma State, which is I'm very pleased. I am a Latina, and personally I always feel very invisible in events and speakers. So any effort that I see from different institutions and like departments or faculty that is going to bring to light the positive aspects of Latinos, then I'm in support of that. So my class is a multicultural psychology class, so I decided that my class could make a difference by putting the work and the time with exhibits. So that's what they did. They came, and Marjorie really guided them into what to do. And then they wrote a reflection paper. And in the papers, when I was reading that, they were learning, that Latinos have, achieved higher education. That Latinos in this country are very successful and they're able to solve, the challenges like language and socioeconomic status and cultural differences. And so they felt very happy that they contributed, to a larger kind of goal at the university.
We hope this interests you, and next time you're in the library, make sure to stop by the display on the second floor.
Wow, it's so great to see Sonoma State shine light on the diversity here on campus.
Yes, that's always good to know. The majority of SSU students work on campus as well. Here are a few glimpses of what it's like to hold an on-campus job.
Hi, I'm Bridget Shannon with the news group for Studio Blue. For many students, it's important to work while going to school in order to support themselves. Many students choose to work on campus for the convenience. We spoke to some of the students and staff who work here at Sonoma State.
Can you tell us a little about the different venues here on campus?
Different venues include a lot of opportunity for the kids to experience a lot of cuisines. We start with Slice. Those are pizzas which are done in our ovens fresh at the time. We move over to Chefs and Passport, which is main entrees and international cuisine. You also have the opportunity for hamburgers, French fries, all of the usual fun stuff. Right next to that is the Mongolian Grill, where we do a lot of very healthy stir fries with fresh vegetables, fresh meat, and so on. We have Garden, which is an unlimited salad bar. Excellent, excellent selection. And then our own Etc., which is our own in-dining room bakery for fresh pastries, breads, fresh fruits, hot soups, all kinds of goodies.
How do you feel about the opportunity for students to work on campus?
I feel it's a great opportunity for kids to work on campus. For a lot of students, this is their first job. We learn mentoring, we learn how to actually adhere to a schedule. The kids are taught culinary techniques. A lot of times this sets the foundation for their own dietary experimentations and preferences. They learn a lot about leadership, about different roles and responsibilities, showing up on time. It's their first job, and it's an important one.
What are your responsibilities as chef, and where do you work on campus?
I work in the production kitchen, I work in the various venues. A lot of times it's just prep work. A lot of times it is actually getting the meals out and getting them ready for the students. We're really set up to have things ready about 15 minutes before opening time, and then to cook as we need every time we're in a different meal period. It's a great opportunity to experience new cuisines, and a lot of times it's about encouraging the kids to try something they've never tried before.
Why did you choose to work on campus versus off campus?
I chose to work on campus because, not only the job opportunities here are amazing and awesome, but it's just so close. I go from class and then straight to work, and so it's just easy peasy,
It's just easier to get to. It's easier to go from here to class. It's just easier all around.
I work on campus just because I just got the job super fast and I didn't even think about it. I just applied at orientation. If I were given the choice now, I'd probably still work on campus as opposed to off campus.
What are the advantages/disadvantages of working on campus?
Well, staying in the same place for all day, it gets discouraging, but it's both the advantage and disadvantage, so I don't know, it's neutral. It's neutral.
Advantages is that I'm already here, so I can just go from here to the library and do my homework, or just stay here and do my homework. Personally, there isn't any disadvantages. I mean, I love who I work with. It's fun. It's a fun environment, and everybody's awesome.
Campus is super convenient for my schedule because all my classes are on campus and I live on campus, so that way I can just go to class, to work, and home, and get there on time easily because it's so close together.
How does working on campus affect your schedule?
Working on campus actually helps my schedule a lot because I'm not going from place to place, such as moving from off campus to going to, say, a Wendy's. I'm not working there, but you know, working on campus definitely helps balance my schedule just from, you know, working more and yeah.
It actually helps it because they work around my schedule. They definitely work with my school schedule. And I'm only allowed to work 20 hours a week, so it's not that much.
Many California state employees are paid on a monthly basis, including the 200 plus students that work in culinary services every semester. We spoke to student employees about what it is like to get paid once a month.
It was a little difficult last year when I lived off campus because when I worked on campus because I lived off campus and I had to pay rent every month on the 1st and I got paid on the 15th. So it was a little rough then, but now it's kind of easier because I live on campus, and so payments have just been a little more convenient. But if it were up to me, I would get it.
Slightly, but I have 2 other jobs in San Jose, so it's not very bad.
Hopefully this gives you some insight into the lives of students working on campus as well as staff, providing Sonoma State with many different services.
Wow, they definitely shared some great insights into the pros and cons of working on campus.
Yeah, they definitely did. Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for watching Studio Blue. I'm Alessia.
And I'm Katie. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Bye.
Bye.